So the first thing you do, you can go to your Instagram or check on the internet any beautiful girl. Just just type beautiful girl, right? Or if you have a picture of any beautiful girl that you know. So can you see? Instagram most times have beautiful photos. I think I like this girl's facial features. Just screenshot her face like this and tell ChatGPT to recreate this girl for me. So I'll come to ChatGPT, I will upload the image and say and explain what I want to ChatGPT to create for me. So let me explain to ChatGPT now. Recreate this girl, this exact girl. Recreate her facial features, right? Recreate her. She's beautiful. What you will do is you recreate her, you change her hairstyle to a very classy hairstyle that you could see um the the hair so beautiful. Just create something for me. Let me see and create this girl. This girl is beautiful. Create her for me. Let's see what's going to come out with. I didn't tell it any other description. I did not give it any other description. I did not tell it to wear any dress. I just told it to create. So when you finish creating, I can now decide to put any dress I want. I can even go and look for dress styles and put on her. So let's go back and search for dress styles. Just look for one classy outfit. I like this one. Is it video? I need a picture. So I'll just get the picture. Let me take this picture. I'll screenshot it. I'm going to screenshot it and make sure that I don't. I'm going to screenshot it and make sure that I don't show the face because I don't want ChatGPT to get confused. I just want to give this dress to ChatGPT to wear on the other girl. So I have to I just purposely remove her face. I don't want ChatGPT to get confused. Let's see what ChatGPT has generated for us. You see, but I'm going to tell it this is what ChatGPT generated for us. Now I'm going to use the prompt. I'll tell it to give me a prompt describing this girl, right? And change the girl skin. Now write a prompt describing this girl. Give me a exact description of this girl. I want to use the prompt in another place. I don't want to carry this girl there, but I want the prompt to be exact that can produce exactly what I am seeing here on this girl. Then the hair should be long. I like the way the style is in front. Those waves are so fine. So let the hair be long. And then these are makeup. The makeup should be the one on my eyebrows should be very neat and very classy. So instead of giving me image, it's going to generate the prompt. Can you see how I generate my pictures? So let's see. Create image. Let's see what he did with the woman. Because this girl is still looking so much like the first girl, right? So I want to make her to be light in complexion. I want to change her makeup and I want to remove this nose. I want to remove this nose ring that she wore and change her earrings and her color. I want to produce a drama, right? I want this girl to have a twin sister. They are identical, but her twin sister is light in complexion. And of course, twins, no matter how identical they are, they should have a little slight difference. So create her twin sister for me with the description I just said. The twin sister does not wear nose ring. and she has just a single hole in her ear. She likes to wear earrings that are not too bulky, they are just okay. So I'm going to take this now to go to create the image. It has given me a prompt, right? So I'll just upload her. First of all, I'll tell ChatGPT that I want to create an image, then I'll upload her and put the prompt. Because of the way I've been generating pictures, ChatGPT already know that I like plain background. That's why it's using plain background prompt. That's why it's writing my prompt plain background. Okay, so you have to tell ChatGPT to use plain background for yours. Okay. So now look at what they generated for me. You cannot tell me that this girl is exactly uh the girl that I put here. This girl now cannot come and tell me that it's my picture you use. You can only say this person look like me, right? So this is how I generate my pictures. I generate my avatar. So I cannot say let her face the camera directly. Describe edit. Let her face the camera directly. Wow. It took me a lot to get this girl. But this girl is beautiful. And you cannot tell me that this girl and the first girl are the same. Let's download it and see. To go back to my downloads and compare. Can you compare this girl with this girl? Just look at it now. Look at it. She cannot tell me that she's the one that is here. Are you seeing it? But I used her to generate what I want. Look at the nose. It's not exactly the same. Look at the eyes. It's not exactly the same. Even the lip, her own is more punchy. It's more punchy. This is a bit like her own. It's more punchy. Even this one that was generated is not exactly her. And then this one is light. She does not even have the same body with her, so she cannot say who carried my picture and when to use. So when you are generating your pictures, make sure that you do not carry people's faces and then go and use directly. You can use it to generate your pictures or a character. So that's that. So this is the avatar we generated. Like I said, I removed the head. I removed the upper part of the dress so that ChatGPT will not be confused what is what. So I'll just click on the dress and click on the person, that's the character. Don't mind me, I keep calling it avatar. You know why? Because this is a generated image, not a real image, okay? But don't mind me, you can call it your character. So let's wear that dress on our character. We'll just take the two pictures and put like this and tell ChatGPT to wear this dress on our character. So can I use voice note and say, now I want you to wear this dress on my character. You can actually pick any dress you want your character to wear and wear it on your character. So you can search for designs and wear it on your character. You can see my character has worn this dress and even she's even holding the bag with the wristwatch and everything. I can decide to tell it to wear earring and look different, right? This is my character fully made, head to toe, fully made. I can now choose to keep her and be changing her clothes to what I want, or be telling a ChatGPT to generate clothes for me. Here is how I generate my pictures. Now, one of the things that we must do when generating the pictures, we must make sure we tell ChatGPT to generate it in high quality, because sometimes I use Grok for instance. Although if you use the Super Grok Heavy, you can you can upscale your video. But if you did not subscribe to Super Grok Heavy and you are using Super Grok, at some point it will tell you that you cannot generate 720p, and 720p is not even the highest, but Super Grok Heavy can give you 1080p. Now, the trick you can play there is make sure the picture is of very high quality, and you can achieve that with ChatGPT. Now, here are some pictures that I've generated. Let me take you to the beginning and show you how I generated this picture. The first thing, before I generated this picture, I created the prompt. See how I created the prompt. I told ChatGPT to write the prompt for me based on what I wanted. I want her to go to different schools and she will be rejected. So I gave ChatGPT this picture, right? Like I said, you can always use your phone. Anything I'm showing you here, you can use your phone to do it. All you need to do is download ChatGPT on your phone, upload the picture, and give the prompt. So I said, this is Ijoma. She has been submitting proposals, right? It's dictation I did. That's why everything even the mistake I made, they are there. But I left it because I corrected it. For example, when I said she has been looking for, I just stopped and I said she has been submitting proposals. So she has submitted a lot of proposals. So I use voice recording. Here is the voice recording. In your phone, it is there. It is the microphone sign. You can press it and then talk on your phone. Then it now generated prompts for me, right? I noticed that the prompt it generated does not have description of how the environment will look like. It doesn't even have description of the quality of the image. And that's the most important thing to me. So look at what I did. I told it to generate 7 prompts, which it did. Look at what I did. I came back and I said, this your prompt did not describe the thing very well. I used, don't mind the way it is, right? I didn't type it. I used my voice dictating tool to dictate. So that's why it looks like, what kind of writing is this? So never mind. What you do, just tell ChatGPT what you want. I like to use voice because to type sometimes it delays. So I use voice. It's transcribed whatever I said to this one. I said, this your prompt did not describe the thing very well. There is no quality. There is no whether it is high quality or whether it is, sorry, I made a mistake. I told you there is no whether it is HK, and I said whether it is 8K, just so that you understand. I said sorry, 8K. That's because I was dictating, right? So whether it is 8K or it did not write the prompt very well, so that I will not um generate what I don't like. Write the prompts. The picture should be very clear, and then write the camera angle. You can give me like 2 camera angles for each prompt. All right. So after I said that, see what happened. He now generated and added the camera features, right? He even gave the lens, gave the focal, the aperture. It gave everything that the picture will use to come out. In fact, he even said Netflix original movie quality. Can you see it? So with this description, because if you give AI something and it did not describe very well, it cannot give you, it's garbage in, garbage out. It cannot automatically know what you want. So 8K Ultra HD, HDR, whatever. So this will give me a very sharp quality. Now the next thing it did not add, which is the orientation. Orientation I want to use is 9:16, which I added when I was generating. Look at it, I added it 9:16. This is for videos of like TikTok, Facebook, Reels, and stuff like that. Instagram is not exactly this one, but most times it's either you use this one or you use YouTube long form video, which is 16:9 for any kind of video that you want to generate. So this is it. It gave me this is it. It gave me exactly what I described, right? So see it here. So I started generating with this one. So see, I started generating with these prompts. See what I have generated. This is the first one. The reason I gave only the face is so that it will maintain the face. If you notice, I did not give it a full picture. Look at what I gave to it. I gave it this face. Then I said it should give me any dress for the body, which it is using this face. So I don't want to have a face that is different from this face. So I gave it the face so that it will be very clear. And look at what it generated for me. Can you see it? So this is the face. Every time, this is the face that should show in my video. Okay. I gave you the face again. Here's another one it generated. Now I gave you the face again. Look at what it generated. So the same face but different environment, different school, but the same person. That brings us to the end of image generation. I'm using laptop right now, but everything I'm doing here you can use your mobile phone to do. Any other day I'm able to use mobile phone for this tutorial, you can actually use it, but everything I'm doing now your mobile phone can do it. Look at this is chatgpt.com, right? So if you put it in your mobile phone you'll be able to get chatgpt.com open up the way this is opened. So now what I want to do is I use chatgpt, grok AI, and any other video editing tool for my videos. I can use DaVinci, I can use CapCut, anyone that you like is better for you, you can use. So let's go over to this. Today we are learning how to put two clips together, and for example you want somebody to walk into the shots. Video generation, you generate two people together talking or doing whatever they want to do in a picture, you turn it to a video. But this time around you want someone to be already doing something, then you want the second person to walk in. It's usually very difficult because if you put two of them together and you say walking, you will see that before your 10 seconds will finish, the person first of all will use 1 second to do drama, either jump over the person or walk out and walk just anyhow. So to make it smooth, you put two videos together and tell ChatGPT to generate a prompt for your video, which is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to put these two pictures together. I'll go to where it is. This is where my pictures are. This is when the mother was talking to her to console her, and this is when she was crying before the mother came in. So I'm just going to put in these two pictures and explain to ChatGPT what I want. Okay, so I'll just say open. It will open here, and then I'll paste the prompt. How I got this prompt is I use the voice recorder to dictate to ChatGPT what I want. If you notice what I said, so here is what is going to happen in this scene. In this scene I'm going to put arts. He said as, I said arts, like art. I'm going to put at image 1. Okay, and at image 2 in a post, so that they can generate a video for me, so that grok can generate a video for me. This is what I want. Can you see that it's just writing nonsense, but it would have been able to still do what I want. This is what I want. In this scene, Ijoma is down and is sitting there crying. Is seated there crying. Okay, she's just been crying and crying. Then the mother enters. And says, I heard your landlord screaming. Ijoma will say she has sent proposals everywhere, nothing is happening. I now told ChatGPT I'm going to paste what she said. Then so I'm going to paste the dialogue. I told ChatGPT I'll paste the dialogue, then what they are going to say. Then I'll paste the dialogue here. But what I want is to generate the video prompt, right? Not the video now, but the video prompt. The prompt I'm going to use to generate the video. Include all the camera angles that you think will make it look interesting. For example, when Ijoma is crying and talking, her tears and face, her face should be showing the emotions, and at the same point it should pan at the same point at some point its camera should pan, right? Camera At some point camera should pan to the mother, assuring her that everything will be okay, just like that. So create the video prompt for me the way it will do what I have just said. Now I'm going to drop the dialogue here. Now Ijoma sits and cries. Her mother enters. This is the dialogue. Her mother says, don't cry, God did not create you to fail, right? So Ijoma says, Mama, I have sent proposals everywhere. Nobody is replying. That's what this scene is going to be. So I'm just going to ignore all the errors and send ChatGPT to give me the prompt. Let me see what prompt is going to bring. So this is the prompt I'm going to use for ChatGPT. Let's just take a little look at what is written here. Reference character: use the first reference image as Ijoma, use the second reference image as Mama Ijoma, maintain the exact facial features, clothing, hairstyle, age, skin tone, living room environment from the reference image, right? So this is the instruction that is going to have. I'll paste from all that to this place, but I'm going to, because I'm using Grok, because I explained to ChatGPT that I'm using Grok, it decided to give me shot 1 and shot 2. So I'm just going to copy and paste this. If it's not giving me what I want, I'll go back and read the prompt, because sometimes it's really boring reading all these prompts. By the time I generate the video and it's not giving me what I want, I can easily rewrite the prompt or do something. So here it is. But one more thing I'm going to add is, it even gave me emotional background music, right? So I can just put all these ones right on the or I can generate this background sound differently, but let's take it one step at a time. So the first thing we did here and we learned here is how to generate your video prompt using ChatGPT and giving ChatGPT the picture that you want to use. So this is how you generate your video prompt. So we are going to use this prompt to generate the video. We'll go over to Grok and just generate the video. So let's go to Grok. So I'm going to upload this image. I'm going to put it 10 seconds. I'm going to upload the 2 images the way I uploaded it for ChatGPT. Okay, so this is image 1 and this is image 2. So I'll just upload the 2 images and go back to ChatGPT. So I'll first of all use shot 1, but I'll make sure I post this one first, so it can maintain that thing. So this is the first thing I'm going to do. Then I'll post it here. So this is the prompt that I copied. Okay, so this is Ijoma. She's crying. She's not saying anything. She's just crying. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we'll extend. I'll go back to ChatGPT and copy shot 2, right? I'll copy shot 2. Let me see. In shot 2, I don't think she's talking. She wipes her face. But more tears flow, her lips trembling, she quietly shakes her head as though she's losing this emotional. Okay, so this is shot two. I'll go there now and put it shot two, right? I want to reduce this 10 seconds because it will be too long. So I'll put it 6 seconds for her to do all this drama. But what I'll do first of all is to go back. Sorry. I'll go back to this place and copy everything here, or I can decide to do something like this. Sorry. Then put this beginning part so that it will understand to keep this reference character and still be there. Alright, so I'll just copy this one. For everything I'm going to copy, I have to add that one. Then when they are going to talk, I'll tell them to use Nigerian English accent. So I'll just copy all this now for two. Okay, so what we'll do, go to extend, click on extend. I'm using paid group AI, so you can use paid group AI because ChatGPT I'm using I paid, group I paid. I don't want it to give me anything less than what I want, so I had to pay. So I'm going to paste this one now for short two, and I'm going to choose duration 6 seconds because just one or two, it will be too long to actually keep her here crying and somebody watching is wondering what's the matter, what's happening there. Like, it's too long. Sometimes, when you're watching a movie and what they are doing there is too long, it's not really that okay. So I'm still going to extend it more, right, so that it will maintain the same music and everything. Then I'll go to shot three where the mother enters. This is let's see how it's going to work, because sometimes AI can misbehave, but we always generate. If it keeps misbehaving, we just keep generating.
So you just upload the two pictures you're going to use, the Ijama and her mother. Let's just upload the Ijama and her mother. That's it. Then the next thing is you're going to reference it like on your keyboard. If you are using a computer, you press Alt and click on image 1, press Alt again and click on image 2, just like this. Click on 2. But if you are using your phone, by the time you just click on the image, it will already show at image 1. Click on image 2 to show at image 2. So you don't need to use the at symbol for that if you are using a phone. So the next thing, just copy the prompt and paste and allow it generate. So we'll just copy the prompt now and paste on Grok and allow it generate the video. Cross-check all your settings on Grok to be sure that they are in sync, like 480p and 6 because it's a short clip, or 10 seconds if it's a long clip. But this is a short one, we'll use 6 seconds. And like I said, because we generated high quality pictures, that is why we are maintaining 480p, so we don't have issues with Grok AI.
Did you see what just happened? I copy the prompt. We talked about the different shots. They did this shot three, shot one, shot two, shot three, so that it will give us what we want, right? So naturally it's supposed to, what I see people generate, they'll just put these two videos, two pictures together like this, and they will write for charge for they will put the prompt for the video to be generated. But you saw how the woman walked in, right? So I'm just going to take it to my video editor and add it immediately to my edits. So I've downloaded it now. I'll just open it. Here is my video. I'll take it straight to my editor, right? And paste it here. So this is where this episode is going to end. So she was crying. She was crying. Then the mother comes in. See how smooth it is to transit. All right. So
Congratulations, this is how much we can get for this free lessons. If you really need to learn more and you want to learn more, you want to do more with AI video generation, or you have some questions, so you want to be guided, you want to be led in the hand to actually make something beautiful out of this, you can